Hi there, my name is Kara Smith, Senior Director of Channel Enablement here at VIOLIN Systems. I am joined today by Rob Oseth, one of our regional channel directors here at VIOLIN, and we are discussing the top 5 reasons why organizations are choosing hybrid cloud solutions. Rob, thanks so much for joining me today.
Absolutely, thanks for the invite.
Sure. So let's just jump into the topic. I'd love to start with just what the definition of hybrid cloud is.
Sure. So the way that we're defining the hybrid cloud is that it combines the power of your internal data center with the storage of off-site storage resources. So it's basically supplementing your private internal data storage with public cloud storage.
Got it. So why do organizations choose the hybrid cloud over, let's say, 100% on-prem or 100% public cloud?
Sure. So the big thing is flexibility. It's much more flexible than any 100% in the cloud or 100% on-prem. In addition to that, we're seeing it be able to be much more scalable, affordable, and a secure way to manage your data. A lot of these clouds have the highest of security standards, and you can bridge the private and public cloud systems to store analytics, backups, and other resources on your budget in your own way.
Makes sense. So let's dive into the top 5 reasons. So we are talking about all things why you would deploy a hybrid cloud solution. So we're going to start with number 5 and we'll work our way down. So number 5 is for data backup and archiving. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. So hybrid cloud environments are a perfect place to store and implement backup and archive storage. If your organization has multiple sites, applications, or users, the information is available to all parties if a site goes offline or down, or if someone needs to actually access the actual data from a different location.
Makes sense. So number 4 is to utilize a smaller data center.
Yeah, absolutely. So the reason hybrid cloud can reduce your data center footprint is that the initial hybrid cloud investment is pretty small. So you can start storing your data in the cloud in physical on-site locations, but not having to spend the amount of money that you would for a completely physical environment or a completely cloud environment.
All right, so keep them coming, Rob. So the number 3 reason is to synchronize data between sites.
Absolutely. So we're seeing more and more that organizations have multiple sites and data changes quickly. So with machine data and analysis, your entire team needs to be able to have the most current information, and a hybrid cloud really makes that achievable for your workforce.
Awesome. I can see a lot of industries that would be impacted by that multi-location. That makes a lot of sense. So number 2, we'll just keep this moving, is for adopting a hybrid cloud strategy is to share and access application data.
Yep, I've always liked this reason. So data access is everything, and these applications that are accessing the data need to do it at a very high rate. So as storage costs increase, many companies are moving all of their information directly to the cloud. The problem here is that when you've got applications that need to access the data rather quickly, there tends to be some gaps in time when you're moving with just a hybrid, just a full cloud environment. So when you're working with folks that do both on-prem and cloud, we're really seeing them be successful in storing those analytics and those backup and archive information.
Got it. So, all right, are you ready? So we're on number 1. I think this one's your favorite. So the number 1 reason to deploy a hybrid cloud solution is disaster recovery.
Absolutely. And the thing here is, the reason it's my favorite is that, bad things happen. Unfortunately, they do. And when you lose data, you're losing revenue. So it could be a cyber attack, it could be a fire, it could be a flood, but you have to be prepared for when something like this happens. When was the last time you tested your backups? What is your cloud backup strategy? When you partner with someone like VIOLIN, a hybrid cloud storage expert, managing recovery in the event of a disaster is much simpler. We have super low latencies, and your information can be recovered almost instantaneously. Additionally, because the storage is done in the cloud and not on site, you can shrink the size and cost of your primary data center.
Oh, this was really good. I loved every single one of these. So, Rob, thanks so much for bringing these insights to the audience today. I think we all probably learned a lot here. For questions around these insights and more, email us at winwithviolin@violinsystems.com, and we will see you on the next episode of Win with Violin.